Hey you, it's Jess here and it's so nice to see you. Today we have another April plan with me. This is for the week of the 20th through the 26th and I'm using Scribble Prints Co craft room kit. This was a mystery or a monthly sticker club kit from the other month, or maybe it was last year, I can't remember. It probably says on it somewhere, but anyway, this is craft room. It's just a really fun arts and crafts art by Darcy, and I thought I would just pull this out for April. I like the purple in it. I don't know how much arts and crafts I did this week. I did some work. I worked like the full week, so that's one thing. But I didn't really pick out this kit for like any real reason. It's just in my collection and I wanted to use it and I thought it would go in April. So we're going to do the usual color blocking, and I am pairing with it a mixed metal foil bundle, which is Lavender Hollow and Hollow from Scribble Prints Co. Because we have those purple elements, the purple pink elements, I think goes with Lavender Hollow, and then we just have Simple Hollow. It just gives it a little extra something being the mixed metal. And yeah, do my usual base and everything going down. With the deco at the top and the little April script from Planner Choco in Hollow. And I think the base turned out really, really cute. Apologies if there's any noises in the background. You know, it's during the morning. There's always trucks and cars going through around our place, you know, because there's like shops and things. And the dishwasher is on, but I don't know if it's done or not. So apologies if you hear any of that. But it was a good week. I got lots of work done and we played a new game and we also had a dinner veil. So let's get into it. Let's finish up the base and start the day by day. Alright, so the day by day, the book I was reading was Fury of the Gods. This was the ebook that I was reading at night. So I thought I'd put that in the sidebar so I could just put read in the actual plans. But let's start off with Monday, with our usual Coffee Monday. And then I did work after that, first thing in the morning. I guess I didn't play any games in the morning, I just worked. I just started working. I think I want to change this to the smaller one, just so we have room for the chubby little thing, you know, because I like it. I like it to mark the audiobook that I was listening to while I worked, and it was still the Raven Scholar, which I think I talked about in the last plan with me. I thought it was okay. It was fun, but it wasn't exactly to my taste, subjectively. So we put that in, and then we're still rewatching and watching the One Piece anime, which we are going to get back into very soon. We've taken a little break, just because it's not been as easy to get the seasons that we're watching, but we are able to now, so we will be watching some more One Piece soon. We're currently in the Whole Cake arc. And then I think we have Wano, and then I think there's one more after Wano, and then the new one is Elbaf. But anyway, we're getting there. We haven't quite hit the 1000 episode yet, but we're working on it. And then we had KFC for dinner, I played some of The Sims, and I read Fury of the Gods. Okay, let me just overlay for a second. I started writing and then I looked out my view out my window from my planning, and yeah, you can see on the screen Heidi is on the table outside in the balcony. I'd close the door because you might be able to hear a truck is doing its stuff right now, but Heidi is of course having a nice time outside. So I apologize, hopefully I can just talk through it and it won't be too annoying to you guys. But let's continue. Tuesday, I was working on a custom at this point, and then I was listening to Raven Scholar, and then I also played some Infinity Nikki after work. But as you know, if you've been here, I play Nikki every single day because it is one of those kind of games where you kind of want to log in every day to get your daily diamonds. Oop, that truck just stopped. Nice quietness. Put in Nikki. And then I binge watched some YouTube. I might put this on the bottom. Binge watched YouTube. And then we'll put a fancy label at the bottom for reading. And then we'll put a little thing in for One Piece. Not a terribly busy day. I think I just worked a lot and then enjoyed some YouTube that evening. Alright, that is Tuesday finished. Now for Wednesday and the big yellow day. So Wednesday, I finished up the custom I was working on for SBC. And I was reading the Raven Scholar still. And then I sent the files to Andrea. I don't know why I just like to put that in the planner as is. Just sort of like, it kind of marks where the custom was finished. Sending the files. Alright, send files. Then I want to put at the bottom the reading. I want to put at the top playing Nikki. Or should I put that in a, not use a chubby little thing, just to fit it all in. I won't have any for Wednesday. Do I need some for sorry, the next, what's the next, that's Sunday. I guess I might not need it then. That's fine. I was like, how did I use all three? But I guess I got those two there. Nikki. So I played Nikki, watched One Piece, and then we had a dinner fail. So we made our usual, because it gets us eating a lot of vegetables, because we mostly eat it with vegetables, we're making buffalo chicken dip. And we have this Nando's peri peri sauce. I'm like, you know what? We should use this up. So we decided to use the peri sauce instead of the buffalo hot sauce. And it tasted awful. It was a total fail. We couldn't eat it. So we got takeaway instead, like delivery food instead afterwards because it was not great. So don't make buffalo chicken dip with peri peri sauce, I will say. So that was our dinner fail, our dip, and then I read my book, Fury of the Gods. So that is the finished first half of the week. So I'll do a little pan here of it. I think it's looking really, really cute. So let's get started on the second half of the week with the butter cookie box. That always makes me laugh because my nana was all about having butter cookies and not sewing stuff. I can't remember how she kept her sewing things actually. Not anymore, but with my silly memory. But I remember it wasn't in one of those tins. So on Thursday, I was continuing work, but I guess I wasn't in the mood for Raven Scholar. So I have Nikki here, and then I have YouTube, watching YouTube. I just continued and started shop work then. Okay, I have only 3 things to put in here, so I wanted to change it up a bit with what I was doing. So I think we're just gonna have this. I think we're just gonna have 3 fancy labels. It's kind of what I have left in these sizes. So first we're watching Abbott Elementary. I did some laundry. And then I actually finished The Fury of the Gods this night. Really, really good book. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars, maybe 4.5. I think I brought it down because I did skim some of the battles because there were so many battles. But I will say I had a huge hangover, I think, from this book. It's just so much happened, so much emotional stuff happened, and I was just like drained from this book. I took a break from reading after this. But overall, I really did enjoy the Bloodsworn Saga, and I have other John Gwynne books on my list to read. So then Friday, I did some more working more on my shop stuff, and then I finished the Raven Scholar on this day as well. So yeah, I was I'm pretty sure I took a little break from reading, although maybe I just picked up some lighter books after this, just because, yeah, the Bloodsworn Saga was super heavy. And then I didn't love Raven Scholar, so I can't remember what I gave it, maybe 3 stars, but it was fine, 3.5. So I finished the Raven Scholar, and then we had vibami for lunch, which is Vietnamese. I think I had a bun bol. Oh yeah, I just realized I put red here instead of finished book. So I'm going to have to change this sticker up. And I'll write that in properly now. Alright, I've finished those. Changed those to be finished. So it's all good now. Alright, so then Friday, let's see how I'll put this. But I don't have a chubby little thing for that. So let me put in the little things previously. This Friday, yeah, Suniki. And so, Friday I found out earlier, but, Friday is when it started that I could... Alright, I think I can talk again now. Just had to cut that out because there's so much noise just now. I was able to close the back door, so hopefully Heidi won't annoy us about that. But filming lately is so hard. But anyway, so Friday. Yeah, so I found it earlier, but Friday was my day that I was able to start playing the closed beta of Petite Planet, which is like a cozy live update game by Hoyoverse that they're coming out. I think it was the second beta. I randomly signed up for it just to see, I don't know, to try it out. Yeah, and I got access to it on Friday. It is a cozy game. It's like you have your own planet and you collect villages and you, I guess, kind of do farming. I didn't really like the farming in the game. You collect characters and then you kind of befriend them and level them up. You do fishing and bug catching and stuff like that. So I played for most of the beta, but honestly, I kind of got bored of it. Heidi's upset. But I kind of got bored of it, to be honest. So I didn't end up finishing the entire beta, like the whole beta. I didn't play for the whole beta time. But the game was just okay. I feel like it has a lot more work to do in it. So I started playing Petite Planet this night, and I was playing Nikki as well. And we also started watching the Malcolm reunion, the Malcolm in the Middle reunion. I think it was like 4 episodes, so we watched 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday, I think. And I also had Happy Mail delivered this day. Okay, I've tried to make Heidi happy, but we'll see what comes out of that. Alright, so Saturday, now it feels really, really quiet. Anyway, Saturday, the first thing was I was playing Petite Planet as like my morning game. I will say another thing I didn't like was that the co-op area had like 4 different chatbot. They were generative AI chatbots that you could kind of avoid them, but there was like quests and dailies required to like talk to them, and I did not like that. I did not want to have to talk to a generative AI chatbot. I don't know why they have to be in the game. Apparently it's a Chinese game and apparently the Chinese players love them, so it's like you could have a full conversation with the cafe owner, like the one who gives you coffee and stuff at the bar or whatever. And it's like, but it's just a chatbot. I don't want to talk to this thing and destroy forest and water sources. So yeah, that really turned me off the game, to be honest. And then the rest being kind of nah, I don't know. It was kind of fun and kind of cute, but I'm also wary about the monetization because it's going to be a free live update game, and I feel like the monetization will be pretty annoying. Plus, I didn't really love like any of the aesthetics already in the game, like the items that you could get for free. I didn't love, and I didn't love the clothes that much either. I think overall, I don't think I'm not going to be playing Petite Planner when it comes out. I don't think. But from playing the second beta, I don't think it's close to finished, in my opinion. And in my opinion, they should get rid of the AI, but they're not going to. So, but it was nice to be able to try it out, and I gave them some feedback, you know. Then I was filming, and I've got a TV here oh yeah, I moved this around. So then we also finished the Malcolm in the Middle reunion, which I did enjoy overall. But I really liked Malcolm in the Middle. I think it's still a really good show. So I enjoyed the reunion. All right. Malcolm in the Middle reunion. And then the bottom, I'm just going to put Infinity Nikki. I also did my nails this day. And we also watched some One Piece. So I moved it around for how I had it written down because I feel like the sticker distribution was better this way. Like I had a One Piece down at the bottom, but I kind of prefer not to have a little thing at the bottom if I can help it. So I moved these around and now I've confused myself. Okay, now let's get started on Sunday. I played some more. Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to have a little thing on the end of Sunday. Anyway, Sunday, I played some more Petite Planet. We meal prepped our lunches for the next week. And then I edited and uploaded the videos that I filmed the day before. Let me get those in, little seed packets. Couldn't really use most of my normal farming stickers because there's like a lot of my farming stickers are like chickens and cows, but so I only could use these ones because there are no like there's no animal raising in the game. So yeah, but Petite Planet, meal prep, and edit and upload. So then I was also playing Infinity Nikki. What's new here? And then for dinner this night we made steak, because why not? Sometimes you just feel like a steak. And we've been doing this thing where we kind of like, we would start the steak off in the frying pan and then we'd finish it off in the air fryer. And we would just pick up like one steak that we cut in half for both of us. So we had that and then a bunch of like roasted vegetables and béarnaise sauce. But I was also playing Nikki. We had steak this night and we finished the night with One Piece. And that is the second half of the week all finished. And it looks so cute. I love the way it's come out. So now let me put it into the planner and we'll finish up. Alright, here she is in the planner. Looks perfect with the purple planner binder. But yeah, I love the way this week came out. It's super bright and fun. I love using different art in my planners, so happy to have this one in my collection and use it for April. April always feels like the whole purple teal. This is kind of a tealish blue for me. So yeah, it just looks perfect. And I love the way it came out. I think the stickers look good. And I'm glad I chose the hollow, lavender hollow. It's subtle, but I like how it has the two sort of tones in there. But if you like this spread, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost done with April, just one more week, and then we'll get into May. And perhaps we'll catch up, who knows. Well, it's been kind of good to be behind because I still don't have one of my June kits in delivered yet, like at my home yet. So, you know, it's not so bad being being behind because I'll always have the perfect kit. But yeah, otherwise, let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Maybe leave behind some rainbow emojis, because this feels kind of rainbowish. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.